Good morning. It's Friday, and you know what that means? It's a good day. I just had my breakfast. Now I am drinking some electrolytes. Electrolytes mainly consist of minerals like magnesium, potassium, calcium, and it's really good for hydration, for your muscles, for your nervous system, to relax and hydrate your system basically, and it gives you it basically minimizes the risk of fatigue and cramps and stuff like that. So now when I'm training a lot, it's important for me to get my minerals, so I'm drinking that now after breakfast, and I'm gonna hit the gym in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna meet up with a friend at the gym and we're gonna have a workout together. It's gonna be a lot of fun. After that, it's gonna be a lot of work in my studio. I have work to do for my clients, as always, and it's gonna be a good day. Something happened last night, though, that I didn't vlog that I want to speak about now. I got a message from Steven Bartlett. If you don't know who Steven Bartlett is, he's an entrepreneur and investor, and he actually runs one of the largest podcasts in the world named Diary of a CEO. It's crazy that I got a message from him, and I will tell you how it happened. I was active in one of his comment sections on TikTok, I think, and then one of his PR reps, one of his employees, reached out to me through TikTok in a chat and asked if I wanted to join in on a survey. So I said yes, even though I thought it seemed a little bit strange and I thought it might have been a scam of some sort. But I was like, yeah, why not? I'm not gonna click any weird links. I'm just gonna answer his questions. So he asked me a couple questions about what I thought of the podcast and such, and what I learned from it. And in the end, he asked, if you had the chance to speak to Steven Bartlett directly, what would you ask him? And I basically said that I would just thank him for doing his part of expressing himself online as much as he possibly can, because it's something that I've been struggling with a lot before. Expressing my true self to the world is something that I know for a fact that a lot of people struggle with, because we have the fear of being perceived incorrectly, the fear of making mistakes, the fear of looking stupid. All of these fears that are blocking us and our ability to express our true self. And I think that Steven Bartlett is a great example of how you can go through that fear. And I wanted to ask him if he had any tips on that matter for a lot of people that want to do more in their life, that knows that they are capable of doing more, but they have this fear blocking them. And then he actually sent me a link to Steven Bartlett's Telegram, where I got to send him a message, and I asked exactly that. And I have it on my computer, so I can read a little bit about what he answered. Okay, so take a look at this. I got my computer up, and I asked him this. Here's the answer that I got. And it says here it's Steven Bartlett. But what he wrote is this. I will just read the highlight here. What you described, the fear of being misunderstood, judged, or getting it wrong, that doesn't go away. It just changes shape. Even now, I still feel it. The difference is I've learned not to treat that feeling as a stop sign, but as a signal. A signal that I'm close to something that matters. So the truth is, if you want to do anything meaningful at scale, you will be misunderstood. You will be criticized. And some people will get you completely wrong. That's not a byproduct of the journey. It's the price of admission. So basically what he's saying is that is part of it. It's no way that we are getting around it. We need to embrace the fear. We need to walk with it. And he ends it with saying, don't wait for the fear to disappear before you go global next year, because it won't. Take it with you. Let it sit in the passenger seat, but never let it drive. It's very easy for a lot of people. I know this because I've been in the position myself where I let fear take the control. I go back to scrolling. I go back to playing video games. I go back to sitting in the sofa watching TV because I'm afraid of taking actions on my dreams. I'm afraid to stretch myself outside of my comfort zone. I know how that feels. And it freaking sucks. But once we start stretching ourselves just a tiny little bit, the next time we can do it a little bit further, and then a little bit further, and then all of a sudden we are experts at embracing this fear. We'll be experts at just doing things because that's who we want to be, not because we feel like it or don't feel like it, but because that's who we are. That's how we see ourselves now. We see us as this person that goes outside of their comfort zone and do things that are scary no matter what. I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and it was fun getting that message from him. So yeah, that's a cool thing, actually. My arm is getting a little bit tired of holding my phone up like this. If you've been watching my other episodes, you know that I want to run my own podcast. And last year I did that for like 9 episodes. But now I want to do it properly and run my new podcast continuously. And I hope to get it up and running very, very soon. I said that the other day. I was hoping to get it running the other day, but time. I wish I had more time during the days, and I still have a job where I'm employed, so that takes a lot of time, and I'm bound to that. I can't do anything when I'm at work when it comes to my own business. So yeah, I'm trying to piece it all together. I'm trying to be as productive and efficient as I can while keeping my relationships healthy with myself and other people, while keeping my exercise on a good level where I can exercise every day because I love doing that. And I want the process to be fun. I want the process to be filled with love and happiness and excitement. And that's why I don't want to work in front of the computer all the time 24/7. I want to spend time at the gym. I want to go out for runs. I want to spend time with friends and family. I want to do that as well, all of these things. So yeah, now it's time for me to finish this electrolyte water and then go to the gym. The sun is shining. Beautiful. Let's go work out. Workout's good. We're doing a lot of new exercises, which means I'm feeling extra tired from these workouts. And look at this guy. Beast. That was a great workout. The sun is shining now. Look at this weather. Amazing. That was a full 1 hour and 10 minute workout. Since I did it with my friend, I let him decide all the exercises that we were gonna do. We trained mainly our backs and some triceps. And since it was a lot of exercises that I don't usually do, my body got really tired really quick. But it felt really good. And it's necessary to change it up a bit for optimal muscle hypertrophy. Shock the muscles. But it felt really good. I'm satisfied. Now it's time to get home, get a shower and some food in my belly again. In the studio, let's get some effective work done. Yo, all right, I've been here for a couple hours now. I am uploading some files, and after that is done in less than a minute, I'm out of here. It's been a good couple hours of work. Feels good. I've honestly, it was hard getting started today. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with my discipline. This just keeps happening every now and then, and it's bugging me quite a lot. So if anyone has any tips, that would be much appreciated, because sometimes I tell myself that I'm going to do work this time of day, and when that time comes, it takes a long time for me to actually get started into the deep work, and I just postpone and maybe do some other stuff, and it just takes longer to start the work than it's supposed to. And it's annoying. But once I get started, I'm usually very effective, and that's good, at least. But I think I need to get used to the habit of working completely on my own. When I'm at my job or when I'm out filming with people, I have colleagues or I have individuals around me. I have them making me accountable and having their eyes on me. I want to do good work, but when it's just me and the computer, it's like, I can do that later. I can do that thing later. I can postpone this a little bit. I can watch a YouTube video. It's okay. I can edit some photos later. I don't know why I do that to myself. Especially on days where I'm a little bit tired than I want to be. That kind of sucks. So it's something that I have to practice. And just honestly speaking about it like this to the camera is getting it out of my system and then making it more tangible so it's easier to grab and then throw away. So I'm grateful for this vlogging opportunity. But now I am heading to the stable, where I am going to take care of the horse together with my wife, and we'll be there for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna go grocery shopping, and then it's Friday evening, so it's time to make some nice dinner and then just enjoy the dinner or the evening together. So yeah, let's quit working for today. A happy horse and a beautiful sunset. This is gorgeous. It looks warm, but it's actually really cold. I'm freezing.